You were able to pull off the wayward kind of the prodigal adventure for a long time. I could only do it for so many years. I didn't have the stamina. But I think that there's a lot of wisdom there once it starts to be processed. And once you come back to society and say, okay, I'm a part of society, you didn't waste that time. You gain skills in being in that area. I just wonder to what extent you're able to empathize with people in that state. And if you have insight into how to reach those people, or if the question is that everybody has to come back on their own, and there's no way that you could solve that for anybody. There's just people who are going to go on that journey and seduction.
I wish there was. I mean, I think there must be. I think that's a really great question to ask. And when I think about myself, if I met myself today, would I like myself? I wouldn't be able to connect with myself. I don't think. I think it would be very difficult. Like if I was going to give advice to myself in that state, I feel like whatever I offered that person, he would just pour acid on it. And, that doesn't mean that, that's just my experience. If I think about anyone else who's going through the similar thing, I think when I think about the people that tried to help me in that place, and finding the thread out of it, it was the patient. People would try to talk to me, and then later, maybe even months or years later, I would remember a fragment of something someone said to me, and I would sort of see the value of it, that I wouldn't just sort of crush and throw away in a pile of nihilistic, trash. And I would be like, actually, yeah, and it would keep me going.
So you are into composting.
yeah, nihilistic from the flowers of Nihilon. I don't know what. So to anyone who's in that state, I hope that, I wish them, I don't know what I could do. I don't know how I could connect there, but that's a really great question to ask.